Hi, I'm sorry for the bad lighting, but the day I decided I wanted to film something, it's cloudy outside. And I'm using natural lighting through our front door, which is that way, so hopefully nobody will drive by. The ticking you hear is from our Haunted Mansion clock, and I'm still semi-sick. I have a cough that I can't seem to get rid of. So I apologize in advance if I start coughing. Hopefully I won't. In 2017, I jinxed myself. In 2017, we went to Walt Disney World. The pre-planning, I was using my A6 Hobonichi Rhino cover. Hopefully you can see it in the dark. And I didn't want to take the Hobonichi cover with me and possibly lose it in Florida. So I decided instead to create a travel journal with a traveler's notebook. I bought this on Amazon. I bought some booklets and then I prepped it and then took it with me on our trip. The stickers that you see in the book are stickers or images that I found online. I printed it on sticker paper and took the stickers with me. I had like a little glad bag and stuck some stickers and stuff in there. The photos that you'll eventually see in the book were photos that I printed out back home. Since I knew the sizing of the photos, I was able to journal every day, and I left areas for where I wanted to insert photos. So here we go. So this is the cover, and hopefully this will give you an idea if you decide that you want to create a travel journal for your trip. Let me move this guy out of the way. We were there for a week, and this is sort of our itinerary, I guess, for the trip. So I marked down the whole week that we were there. I broke it down with the day, which park we picked for that particular day. I had fast passes, dining reservations if we had any, and at the time they had extra magic hours. So I marked that down in case we decided to go. We went with my husband's parents, and his nephews. And that year, 2017, it was the year that Pandora opened. And so the week that we were there, they were doing like special guest viewing. So I marked the hours down here on the bottom. So that's what this looks like. I taped in our flight tickets, gifts for my nieces and nephews, what souvenirs they might have wanted. I doodled what the magic bands look like. I went out and bought postage stamps. This is for our flight. This was actually the first time I've ever been on a plane, and I am a full-grown adult, so it was interesting. We took a red-eye from Southern California to Orlando. One of the snacks they gave us was Cheez-Its, which I love, and so had to save it and washing him in. This is when we landed, so you can see this is where I put in the stickers in advance. I wrote our experiences down. This is a picture of the Magical Express, the bus that took us from the airport to the resort. And so kind of taped it in like that. It was really hot and humid when we were there, and it's the sort of heat and humidity that I've never experienced before in my life. So that was really interesting. I kept all the receipts and gift cards. Let me flip it through. Sorry, I think I would have done this better. I covered all the personal photos of my family, but I basically, again, doodled every day, taped in the photos after I got home, and then the stickers, again, I put down when I was in the room journaling about it, and then I just left spaces. It was the first time I had my Dole Whip. And I did not spend a whole lot of time inside the park. It's funny because looking back on it now, 3 years later, I don't really remember much of the trip. I remember vague parts of it. But yeah. So anyways, this is the, I don't know what day it was, the second day. Again, it was crazy humid. We went to Animal Kingdom. So again, I put down the stickers. I wrote about it. And then I left areas for pictures. So that's what it looks like. And it rained. It was almost like taking a shower there when it rained. It was crazy. We ordered groceries for our room, which I did, I think maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks in advance at gardengrocer.com. I think they're still around, I'm not sure. And we ordered a case of water so we didn't have to spend money for water. But then I later discovered that you can actually go up to any food kiosk or any food restaurants and ask for a cup of water, and they'll give it to you for free. So if we were to ever go back to Walt Disney World, that's probably what we'll do, because when we go to Disneyland, that's what we do. We don't take our own water in. So when we go buy, say, a hamburger to eat, we'll ask for a cup of water, and they'll either give you a cup with ice that you can fill up at a like a water drinking fountain, or they will give you ice water. So that's a good way to save money. I don't know why that penny's there. This is, I think, in Epcot, yeah, in Germany. Potato salad. We had a bratwurst with paprika chips. Again, I kept all the receipts for the things that we bought. Ooh, this is my favorite. At the Japan Pavilion, I bought washi. And there's more. Kind of went a little crazy, but they were the cutest things, and I love Gudetama. And then the panda, I think I bought in the China Pavilion. That's a car that drives in water. Well, that was pretty neat to watch. More receipts, and then this was my view from the airplane. This is what they hang on your door the night before you leave, and it has all your information when you need to check out and things like that. And then in the very, very back, I put in the guide maps for the parks. So I have Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and then Disney Springs, Hollywood Studios. I did have to bend the bottom of the book to make it fit, but then if you decide to check it out again, it's gonna open up like that. We stayed at Port Orleans French Quarter, and I really liked it. It was really nice, quiet. We don't have kids, so it was quiet, and we were a couple of buildings away from the pool, so that was nice. We stayed in the room right there. This was the, I guess, I don't know if they call it the canal, but there's a boat there that you can sit on, and then it will take you up to Port Orleans, Riverside, or going in the opposite direction, it will take you to Disney Springs, which is like our downtown Disney here in Southern California for Disneyland. They had signs warning you about alligators and snakes. Thankfully, we didn't see either one of those, but we did find a bunch of itty bitty lizards, which was really neat. Some figures. That's, I think, the kiddie pool thing back there. And then, if you can see, that was the little lizard that we kept seeing all over the place, which was really nice. And in the back is just more junk that I saved from our trip. And this is basically how I kept our photos, any paper stuff that I picked up from any of the shops, and our trip in general. So this is a quick overview of my traveler's notebook for our trip to Walt Disney World in 2017. And again, if you decide to take a trip and you don't want to take your Hobonichi, I would recommend this. It was sort of easy to carry. I didn't have a problem taking it on the plane. And it was actually a blank notebook, so it was nice. Actually, no, this was a lined notebook. And I don't know. I think if we were to take another trip again, this is what I would do versus taking my Hobonichi. Okay, I hope this helped you out, and I'll see you later. Bye.